Welcome to today's video. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and by amazing day I pretty much mean amazing night. It's 10:30, I'm uploading a video, I'm in my sister's room, I'm sweating cobs. No, she's not just sat on the floor and I'm raiding her bed. So instantly when I think of success, I think of one who can criticise themselves, and this video is about me criticising myself, speaking about the past when I first started my lifting career and telling you guys all the regrets that I had and the bad things that I'd done, which are not necessarily bad, but things that I should have done better and some things that I could limit. There's many wrongdoings when I started this journey out, and I think that you guys, especially if you've just started lifting, can take some really big things away. So let's get into the video. Like I said before, give the video a thumbs up. Let's make it happen. Right, first thing that I wish I'd never done was eating in a calorie deficit. When I first started training, I wasn't eating more calories than my body required, so I wasn't in a surplus, I wasn't in the optimal or even correct state to even build muscle, so I was eating less calories than my body required. It wasn't a good thing. I was low on energy all the time. I was thinking, why am I not being able to perform in the gym? Why am I not being able to get stronger on like a weekly basis? Because when you start the gym, you can pretty much do anything. Your strength literally just goes up and up and up. It doesn't fluctuate. It should just be going up in that linear pattern. And for me, I wasn't eating enough, so my strength wasn't going up and up and up. It was kind of just plain sailing. It was plateauing already, and that shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't be plateauing even, I'd say, a year into your lifting. You should just be going up. Your numbers should be increasing, and maybe not week by week. You'd have to be probably on test, but your testosterone anyway is that high. You've not ever really trained before. You've not had a stimulus for your body, and now that you're providing it with that, with the understanding that you've got some sort of, you know, knowledge on nutrition, so you can implement that as well with a high protein diet, you should be sweet to just be increasing the numbers, you know, week by week or even on a monthly basis. Let's just say that I was cutting, I wanted abs. Every guy wants abs. Why do you want abs? You want abs because it looks good temporarily. All right, if you're that guy over you who's like, oh, I'm gonna cut down, and I've done it now twice, so I can't call people, it's a big contradiction. But if you're that guy who's like constantly like, oh my god, I've got too much fat, I need to cut, I need to cut, I need to cut, I want abs. It's literally, as weird as this sounds, it's literally like having tits on a bull, all right? It makes no sense. You've got no muscle mass, you're not filling your clothes out, you're not doing anything, you're literally just constantly staying lean, and that is limiting gains. Tip number 2, I was thinking that there was such things as bad food. Bad food annoys me these days. Like, why do I keep doing that? That's because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that people say chocolate, crisp, donuts, Big Macs is bad food. It's not bad food, all right? Your body doesn't process something and think, oh my god, it's a bad food, I'm gonna put weight on. No, it's about overall calories, thermodynamics, you can't get around it. Calories in versus calories out. If you eat 2,500 calories and that's your maintenance level, which means you cannot put any fat on, any weight on specifically, should I just say. If you eat that many calories, X amount of calories, this being 2,500. If you eat that on a day-to-day basis and it's consisted of Big Macs and let's just even say poo, all right? If you're eating dog's shit and that is actually calories, you will not put on weight because it's maintenance calories. That is the X amount of calories that your body needs to maintain its weight. If you eat 2,600 calories, you're gonna put on weight. It can be lettuces. You could eat 1,000 lettuces in a day, and if that's in a surplus, it doesn't matter if it's good food, so-called good food, it doesn't matter, all right? You're still gonna put weight on, and I never understood that, and it sounds like, Matt, why are you even telling us that? Because we need to be in a surplus anyway, so it doesn't matter if we eat crap. Well, what if you're that guy who's obese? What if you're that guy who's overweight? You know, there's some drawbacks to this. You believe that there's so-called things as bad food, and it creates a really unhealthy food relationship, and not just that, body image. You think, oh my god, if I eat this, I'm gonna look like this. No, moderation is key. That is the key. Moderation, consistency. If you eat a donut once a day and you want to fit that in, if it fits your macros, baby, it is the best thing. If you want to fit that in, you do that, you own it, you rock it. Third one, I thought that every single time in the gym, if I overloaded myself with loads of volume, I'd make more gains than the other guy who does less volume. That is silly. I used to think that if I did 4 exercises of biceps, 4 sets per exercise, sometimes 5 sets, 4 drop sets on the last exercise, I was doing about probably like 250 reps. I was even remembering when I did an arm day with my old bodybuilding coach, and we was doing a superset and a drop set, and actually on one of the exercises we were doing a tricep. Every single set was like drop sets, and it was like, burn them, baby, burn. The quality of sets was significantly decreasing, all right, and the returns I was getting was absolutely zilch, all right. It was dog's ass. It was nothing. I was getting nothing back because I was doing crappy reps with no sort of eccentric movement. I was literally just letting it go down. Like, that is how fast it was. Like Usain Bolt just going like, it was that bad. I just couldn't believe what I used to do. Controlling that eccentric is such a big thing, whether it's the small isolation exercises like the bicep curl or the tricep push downs, even the bench press. If you want to work and implement that in where you're slowing down that eccentric, that's going to in turn help your strength development because you're getting used to it. You're not just slamming it down to your chest, you're getting used to it. I thought that just doing loads and loads of sets, loads and loads of reps, loads and loads of volume was going to help. Guess what? I was overtraining, all right? I don't really believe in overtraining, but in that time in my life, I was 100% overtraining. There was no way around it. I was just training for the fun of it. Nearly 6 exercises for chest. All right, and I still have a small chest. I was doing 6 exercises at the start of this. It gets me angry. Frequency over volume. You train your body parts 2 times a week and you spread out the volume, it's gonna be so much better. Because once you get to them 5 and 6 sets on that bicep curl, your returns are gonna be absolutely minor. So let's say the first exercise is 70% gains, the second is going to be about 58, the third is probably going to be about 40, the fourth is going to be about 20 somewhere, and then it gets to that point where it's counterintuitive and you're not getting anything back, and guess what you're doing? You're fatiguing. Fatigue is going up and the returns is literally decreasing and it's going down, it's plummeted. There's no fluctuations, there's no like, well, it's going to come down for a bit, but then it's going to go back up if I do another set in about 20 minutes and give my body a rest. No, you're done for the day. You've overtrained. Overtraining. I was bad for it. Stressing about making it to every single session. I was terrible for this. I still am, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. If I didn't train 6 days a week back in the day, I would feel like I'm going to kill myself. It was that bad. Like, not to that extent. I wasn't just like gonna walk across the road to the White Hart pub and then just go on the road and be like, kill me, drive, hit me. No, I wasn't that smelly. I'm a smelly guy, but not that smelly. What I did was I trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'd come to Saturday, I'd have work and I'd think, oh, I'm tired, I'm not gonna make it. And I've got like 2 hours until the gym shuts, so I've got to get home, I've got to have my shower, I've got to get ready, I've got to eat and stuff and fuel up for the gym. I'd miss the time slots. Then what would I do? I'd go and buy a day pass at my gym now, currently on Manchester Road. I'd trek down to there and buy a day pass every single week, week in, week out. It didn't matter if I had £3 in my bank account. If that was enough to get a day pass, I'd get the day pass over anything. It'd be prioritizing the gym over anything, and that sounds like a good thing, but when it gets to that point where it's like you've not trained legs twice this week, you're losing gains. No. You're not just gonna lose gains like that. If you can't get in one day and you only get that one time frequency, then so be it, suck it up. It's not the end of the world. There's people who've had a week off, 2 weeks off at a time, and sometimes it does better favors than it does bad. A lot of people don't realise that if you have a few days off here and there, when you come back, you seem to do better, you seem to even PI, you seem to be stronger, you seem to somehow feel better, maybe a little bit lethargic at the start, but you get into the sessions really well and you actually surprise yourself because you've had some time off to recover. Recovery is a huge thing. I didn't get it at the start. Recovery was literally like, right, I'm gonna have a few hours off today and then I'm still gonna go again and do some cardio. And it was like, no, Mac, you need to chill. Rest and recovery is vital. There's 3 keys to training. There's 3 keys to, should I say, lifting. You've got your nutrition, your stimulus, which is your resistance training, and then finally, you've got your rest and recovery. And rest and recovery is a huge thing, and I was about to say you can't have that without the others, but you can't have one without the other. You can't eat really good and then not sleep. It's not gonna work. You're gonna have insomnia, your session's gonna be crap, and then in turn, in the long run, if your sessions are bad, then that means that your gains are going to start to plummet because you're not putting in the right amount of effort and you might not be progressively overloading. So over time, them gains that you think are gains, they're not. So rest and recovery, a huge one. Take your rest, get your bot, go to bed, even if it's 8 o'clock, get in bed early, get up, have an haircut, Don't know where I got that from, that's because I'm going tomorrow, but yeah. Cardiovascular fitness over resistance training if I wanted to build muscle. It was so bad, I used to think it. Mr. Snape, he went to my school, PE teacher, teaching us how to do cardio before I was even in the weight room, and I was telling him I want to get bigger, I want to get stronger. All right then, jump on a treadmill, jump on an elliptical, go on the Stairmaster, do some steps, look fit. No, don't be doing that. Get inside that gym, get in that weight room specifically, and train freaking hard, all right? Everybody thinks it. Guys, girls, both of us, the ill-informed people of the world, all right? I'm not trying to patronize anyone, but I would love to inform you guys, especially if you're sat there and you are new to all this. Do not think that, oh my God, Leslie, let's get our nails done tonight, and then later we're gonna go to the cardio room, we're gonna train, we're gonna sweat, we're gonna take some pictures, put loads of hashtags on our Instagram, and look really cool, and we're gonna look really, really toned afterwards. It's silly, all right? Get it out your head. Toned means building muscle, for one. Girls are so scared to say it. I know it sounds like a side tangent when I'm going on, but let me just get this straight. Girls are scared to say, I want to build muscle. That toned look around the midsection, around the arms, around the deltoid destructionables, around the lats, wherever it freaking is, it can be in your little toe, all right? If it looks like you're toned, you've got muscle in that freaking area. It's as simple as that. You want to build as much muscle as possible. Once you build more muscle, you can have more calories. A lot of people love to do this. A lot of people enjoy to lift because they can eat more. If they can increase their metabolism because they're doing more work output each day, they're doing more steps, or they're doing more training, or they're doing more resistance training, whatever it is, if you're doing more, you're moving more, that basically means that you can eat more. Resistance training is a huge thing. Once you go on them cardio machines and you get sucked into that, and that is all that you do, and you get scared, and you don't want to go into the weight room because you're scared of all these guys if you're a girl, or even if you're a little guy and you're scared of all these guys who are going to look at you, but we won't look at you, all right, we won't. That is not going to be good for you, because you're going to look skinny fat. You're going to lose all this weight, but you're literally going to be fat still. You're going to be skinny fat, and it's a term that not a lot of people can accept, and it doesn't look good. You need to build that muscle, you need to be training, you need a good stimulus. Resistance training specifically is the way forward for all of us. It's for the best of us, and cardiovascular fitness can come with it as well. I don't do much of it, I've got to hold my hands up, but if you are sat there and you still want to be fit, by all means do 2 to 3 training sessions a week of cardiovascular fitness. But once you do 4 sessions at least a week of resistance training, you will thank yourself. You will thank your freaking self. Fifth and final thing that I wish I did when I started training was just enjoying the process. It's so cliche, I've said it 1,000 times, but just enjoying the journey, enjoying every single day, Monday to Saturday, training 6 days a week, eating different things, and just, you know, stressing about whether I'm going to gain this in 6 months, whether I'm going to get big for my holiday, whether I'm going to do this in 2 weeks time. Everything was always allocated in time, and it was like, do this to get this in this amount of time. And what I'm trying to say is enjoy the process, and don't just keep thinking of particular moments in your life. Try to just go with the flow more and enjoy yourself and be more free, because that way it goes faster. And if you're constantly clock watching, you're constantly just visualizing day in, day out, oh my god, I'm gonna look like this in a few months, like that might mentally inspire you, but for me it was getting to a point where I couldn't enjoy it. I needed to relax more. That's the last tip. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, put them notifications on. That is the video. I need to get to bed. This is so late. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.